Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies, and my name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady. So now for a new series of books. Now these books I actually purchased from a friend of mine who was moving home. Now the problem I have with them is I've not been able to find a direct link for them as yet, so that you'd be able to purchase a copy yourself. Oh, nightmare. I even checked the information that they have within the book and it wasn't of any help, but fingers crossed, you never know, you may be able to find the pattern elsewhere online. Right, so we have 39 of these to look through, so I'm going to be separating them into blocks of 5 so that our videos are not that long. Right, let's have a look now at video number 1. Right, so here we are with the first 5. Now issue number 1 of this set is called Big and Little Crochet Creative Crochet Projects. Number 1 is 8 complimentary cushions. Number 2 is House and Home. Number 3 is Spots and Stripes. Number 4 is Colourful Crochet. And number 5 is Gifts for Baby. So let's scoot back and let's have a look at book number 1. Right, so as you can see, these are really seem to be quite new. The binding hasn't really been cracked, which I absolutely love. Right, so here we go. We have our normal content list and a gorgeous welcome page, which gives you a little bit more information about what's going on in the book. Now this is the very first pattern, and this is the bobble edge cushion. I can't give you any more details than that, guys. You know the drill. Right, our next one up is a rectangle pillow. And then this one is the multicoloured cushions. Oh. Right, next up in the book you have got information on how to make a treble crochet. I'm sure there's possibly no. Yep, it's just the treble crochet on this page. Now this is a UK terms, so it's the US double. Right, so our next pattern up is another textured cushion. Now this one is the circus square cushion. This cheeky one here is a chevron bolster. Now we have another section on double crochet, which is a US single crochet. Seems a bit back to front. I thought this one would have been in first, but it's possibly down to the order that they used in the book. Right, so this one here is a monkey cushion. And no, I didn't get this book before I made the rabbit or the unicorn cushion. But now I know not to make a monkey cushion because somebody beat me to it. Right, there we go, a bubble diamond cushion. And here they are talking about a foundation chain and how to do it. Or in the US, and we just call it a chain. Right, and then the very last pattern, I hope, yes, the very last pattern is your throw, which is a hexagon style blanket. So that is the end of 8 complimentary cushions, which is rather strange that they had a blanket at the end, but bonus. Right, and next one up is House and Home. Now again, this is going to be set out just the same with our contents page. Some more information there, and it's telling you to look out for the stitches as you go. Right, so this first one is a crocheted washcloth. It's just a single crochet jobby. Right, the next one is a pyramid floor cushion. And without looking, I can't tell you the stitches. The next one is a bright mug cozy. Now they're showing us how to do a half treble, which is a US half double. It is a pattern for a draft excluder. It goes on for a little bit. And there we go. And a tall stripe basket. Yep, still the basket. Here we go. A red star cushion. Oh, missed a page. There we go. And here they're showing us how to do the double treble. Okay, which is a treble in the US, I hope. Right, we got a chunky tweed throw, a natural round rug, now they're explaining how to fasten off and weave in ends. And here is the next set and the next granny hexagon for your granny blanket. Okay, so during the whole thing it looks like we're going to have extra granny squares there, or hexagons I should say, to make the blanket. Right, now on to spots and stripe, which is issue number 3. So again, we have our contents. Okay, and then we have a zigzag scarf. I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to pull up a larger image for you. There you go. Then we have the stripe and square cushion. The banded balls mobile. Now we've got information on working into the front loop and working into the back loop. This is a pattern for a bold stripe rug. Now we have a circles and stripes socks. Next one up is the stripes and circles bolster. I think a bolster is one of those cushions that you put in the small of your back when you sit on the sofa. But knowing me, I'm probably wrong. So if you know what it actually is, could you pop it in the comment section down below so I will then learn something. Thank you. Right, now we have got the stitch of the week, so to speak, which is a slip stitch. Already been covered in the book. Right, anyway, and next one up is the spots and stripes throw. Now we have a random stripe blanket. Right, now we have a section here on how to do colour changing, which is colour changing in the row. And then we have our next hexagon for our hexagon blanket. Oh, and it appears there was an issue with that one, so you got an extra insert. Right, and next one up is a number 4. Let's move those over. There we go. And number 4 is a colourful crochet. So again, welcome page, more info. Now our first scarf up is the Colour Pop scarf. That is the one that's on the front cover as well. Now let's give you another look. There we go. Then they have the striped rag rug. Colourful bunting. That's a pet peeve of mine, having things hanging on babies' cribs. Right, but anyway, let's move on. I'll find the next pattern. Right, the flower and a button wreath. Next one up is the multicolour circles throw. Here we have the Mexican round cushion. Here they're explaining the V-stitch. Next up is the hanging plant holder. Looks like quite a nice simple pattern there. Now we've got the neon bright sweater. Now they're speaking about turning chains and a little bit of crochet know-how. And then you have your next hexagon. Okay, so last book up in this set is a number 5, and number 5 is Gifts for Baby. Let's skip the contents. Let's skip this first page too. Let's get into the patterns. Right, this one is the rainbow cardie. Next one up is a bobble stitch bonnet. Here we have a star blanket. Now the stars are actually little motifs that are attached. Here we have a section on the bobble stitch to explain how to do them and how they're meant to look. Now we have a froggy rattle. And the baby jacket. So again, that has little motifs on it that you can that you sew on. Let's just see if I can find the next one. Oh, now these are cute. Look at these little baby booties. Not a bad little idea for a pram shoe, is it? Okay, and next one up is a pattern for shell edging. Now we have a counting sheet mobile. Alphabet letters. I wonder how many. I need to look at that and I'll write that on here, whether you get the whole alphabet or not. Be pretty cool if you do. Okay, so we've got working into a space. And then finally your next hexagon for your throw. Right, so that is it for book number 5. Right, my opinions are first out. It's not too bad. I like the way that they have the photograph of the item and then the information of what you're going to need and everything on your opposite page. So here we have like our measurements, materials, needles and hook sizes, any additional items, and of course your tension for something if you're working where you need to know your tension. So I really like the way that this page is laid out. I do think it's a bit strange, the order of the stitch information that they've put throughout the book, like the little extra bits on how to make a chain and how to do the basic stitches. It seems very alien to me that they wouldn't start the series with a chain, just on the off chance that someone that's picked it up knows nothing of crochet. But other than that, I think the look of it is quite nice. Now I haven't had a chance to scan through properly on the patterns yet, so I can't give you a and do I, don't I like the way the patterns are written and comment as yet. By the time we get to the end of the series, hopefully I'll have made something out of one of these books so that I can say whether I do or don't like them. So I will say goodbye now, and I will see you all really, really soon. Please, if you can, stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now. Right, as you can see, I am actually on the Big and Little Crochets Facebook page. Now, all of the patterns that you can see above are in the collection of 1 to 49 books that I have. Now, they do state on the page that there are going to be 79 books, but as I started scouting down, I noticed that the last comment that they placed on their page was Friday the 22nd of January 2021 at 16:21. Now, I would scoot down and show you more of the page, but of course there are other people on this page. I don't have their okay to show their picture or anything. Right, so I scooted down, I read through comments and found that they have had issues after book number 49. Lots of people haven't received it, although they are paying for it. So people have started chasing the company up. Now, I tried to click on to the Big and Little Crochet.com section because I thought maybe I could purchase some of the other ones that I may have missed, or even jump on. Now I know that actually this book set is ongoing and I could get my hands on it, but I can't. Hold on, I'll wait for it, and there we go. Can't reach the page. My browser won't let me through. If I type on it anywhere else, in search engines and things like that, I'm getting the same thing. I'm not gaining access. So I don't want to presume that they're not making it any longer. I hope they are. And if any of you see any issues from number 49 upwards, I've got 49, so number 50 upwards, if you see them, can you give me a nudge and send me the link, please? Thank you very much, everyone, and I will share it out when I can. Ta-ra for now.